Hi there, my name is Megan and this is Leia. Today we are going to practice a breathing technique or pranayama technique, often from the vinyasa style practices of yoga, but sometimes present in hatha as well. This pranayama technique is called Ujjayi breath or ocean breathing. And while today our practice will happen sitting still, a great way to connect to the foundations of this practice. It is often used in movement practices through the yoga asana. The intention of the ocean breath is that we are breathing in and out through our nose, and we want it to be a very deep, full inhalation and exhalation that allows us to really narrow our focus and our energy onto our physical experience. Whether it's a still practice like we'll do today, or whether it's through your yoga postures in your practice. This breathwork is called ocean breath because we mimic the sound of the ocean. By creating a little bit of restriction in the throat, we get this nasally, gravelly scent or tone to our practice. So normally, unless your nose is clogged, if you're breathing in and out through your nose, you shouldn't hear much. But like I said, as we're going to create a little bit of a tension or engagement through the back of the throat, we want to have this ha sound. I am exaggerating it. We will keep our mouth closed through the practice. But you do want to think about keeping your lips touching, bringing some space between the back of the teeth, and as we're inhaling, feeling that ha sound as we come and go. So to begin, laying or sitting still, getting long through the spine, maybe closing your eyes, turning inwards, or maybe you feel good just finding somewhere soft to let them come to focus. Breathing normally through your nose, nice big full inhale in. And creating that ha sound on your exhale out through the nose. Moving with your own breath. As you continue to breathe, keeping that inhale and exhale steady and equal both through the nose. And noticing that rhythmic ha. I find it a little stronger on the exhale just because of the force of breath. But notice what you feel as you go through your own breath. Coming into maybe 3 more rounds of breath at your own speed, at your own pace. As you finish, just letting the breath return to normal, turning inwards, coming to focus on the face, the sinus cavities, the throat, the chest. Just notice what sensations you feel in your body. Reflecting on any thoughts or feelings that arose in your mind and body as you went through this ocean breath. And just noticing how this practice felt for you, if it was challenging or simple, if it felt new or familiar. And give it a go. If it was a challenging practice, I recommend repeating it regularly, stationary, without movement. The more movement we add, the more points of focus there are for us and our brains to keep hold of, and so the practice can be harder. And it might be that, you know, the more we practice it, the longer we are able to sustain this practice. We breathe over 20,000 breaths a day, most of them automatically without thinking about it. And so while breathing is simple, it is a practice we're not used to being mindful of. Bringing awareness to it can bring up all kinds of feelings. And so we want to embrace it just as that, as a practice, not as a perfect, and as something that we can return to with intention. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to moving and breathing and being mindful with you again soon.